Mohnish Pabrai seems an extremely concentrated investor. When we look at his 13F filing, we see only 3 stocks. Micron Technology, which makes 92.5% of the portfolio, Brookfield Asset Management, that is 7.5%, and Seritage Growth Properties, which is only 0.03%. But that is not his real portfolio. These are only stocks that he bought in the US. But we know that he owns a number of different companies all over the world. He talks a lot about his investment in Prosus or in a number of companies in Turkey. But he does not have to inform anyone of these investments, so we don't know when and what amount of shares he buys or sells. But in some cases, he is listed in the shareholders' reports or trade reports. And thanks to that, we know that his real portfolio looks something closer to this. And we also know that it is not the full list of his investments, but it is much closer than just the 13F one. We also don't have all the data to analyze the history of these investments, but we will go through all of them and maybe we can see some patterns emerging that we can clone for ourselves. Okay, so his smallest investment is Seritage Growth Properties. Seritage Growth Properties is a real estate investment trust with 166 wholly owned properties and 29 unconsolidated properties across 44 states and Puerto Rico. Seritage Growth Properties is preparing for a liquidation sale. Basically, they plan to liquidate its properties and return the proceeds to shareholders. The money will also pay the company's outstanding liabilities, including $1.4 billion loan from Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. So, looking at the history of his investment, we see that he bought the majority of shares in Q2 2020 for probably something around $10. And he sold 99.5% of them in Q1 2022, probably making a decent gain, but nothing spectacular. But for some reason, and I have no clue what that can be, Mohnish decided to keep just a very, very small amount of shares worth around $30,000 at this moment. And now he will either sell all of them or just wait for the liquidation process to get his money back. So we will see. Second smallest investment is Brookfield Asset Management. Brookfield is a Canadian multinational company that is one of the world's largest alternative investment management companies with over $750 billion of assets under management. Brookfield Asset Management operates in over 30 countries and is around for over 100 years. And if you want to know more about this company, then you can find a link in the description to my analysis of Brookfield. Mohnish bought this company in the last quarter for around $41 per share. Right now it makes 2.3% of his portfolio, and we just have to wait and see where will he go with this investment. But it seems that he got out of Seritage Growth Properties and located that money in another company that manages different investments, including, of course, real estate. Next up is Nice Holdings. It was founded in 1986 in South Korea. It launched a credit information service in 1989 for the first time in Korea and has gradually expanded its business. Nice Group consists of 3 major business pillars: credit information, financial service, and manufacturing. This quarter, he sold 28.3% of his shares, so quite a significant change, and it is currently 4.95% of his portfolio. Next position is Rain Industries Limited. It was created in 1974 and is headquartered in India. It manufactures and sells carbon products, cement, electricity, and chemicals worldwide. The company operates through three segments: carbon, advanced materials, and cement. Mohnish added 10.7% to his portfolio last quarter and currently owns over 15 million shares of the company. And that makes 9.4% of his portfolio. So a significant position which is still growing. Next, Edelweiss Financial Services Limited, a company that was founded in 1995 and is based in Mumbai, India. So another company from India. Edelweiss Financial Services provides, surprise, surprise, financial products and services to individuals and institutions in India. And there is no change here for Mohnish. It is 14.2% of his portfolio. And then we have another Indian company, Sunteck Realty Limited. Sunteck Realty Limited designs, develops and manages premium residential, commercial, retail and mixed-use properties. So we see that Mohnish likes to be close to real estate. That is yet another company in this sector. Also, no change to this position. It is almost 15.7% of his portfolio. So that is really significant. And during one of his lectures, Mohnish told the students that he had a bet with his friend Guy Spear that through 10 years of investing, his Indian company Sunteck will beat Guy Spear's investment in MasterCard. There is still a lot of time till the end of the bet, but if we look at the last 2 years, Sunteck is up almost 50%, while MasterCard is up around 23%. So far Mohnish is ahead, but I will be monitoring the situation. And now we get to the second largest investment by Mohnish Pabrai. And I will try to pronounce the full name of the company, but only for the amusement of people that speak Turkish. Reysas Tasimakilik ve Logistik Tikaret AS. I'm sure I did pretty well. I mean, that alone is worth subscribing to the channel, right? But if we look at the company, well, it was founded in 1989 and is based in Istanbul, Turkey. The company provides logistics solutions in Turkey and internationally. The company offers local transportation and distribution, automotive logistics, warehousing, railway transportation, fuel logistics, and so on. Basically, anything to do with logistics. And Mohnish did not buy or sell any shares of this company in the last quarter. And he owns 29.99% of this company, and it makes almost 25% of his portfolio. Now, I heard several times that for some reasons he was not allowed to buy more than 29.99% of the company. So we can see that he has a very strong conviction in this company because he bought every single share that he possibly could buy. And the biggest investment for Mohnish Pabrai is Micron Technology. Micron Technology was founded in 1978 and is headquartered in Boise, Idaho. Micron Technology designs, manufactures and sells memory and storage products worldwide. If you want to know more about Micron, then you can find a link in the description to my video in which I analyze this company. Micron makes almost 28.5% of Mohnish Pabrai's portfolio. He bought the first shares in Q4 2018 and then in Q1 2019. And this investment was a collaboration of Mohnish and Li Lu. Also Charlie Munger, who got those two great investors together, approved this deal and said to Mohnish that it is going to do very well. And it seems that Charlie Munger was right yet again. Mohnish Pabrai bought the stock for around $30 or $40 per share, and the price went up to around $90 in Q4 2021. From that point, the price went substantially down to around $50, but Mohnish is keeping his investment. We are not at the same price level that was in Q4 2018 when Mohnish bought the shares, but we are not that far either. So if you are a shameless cloner like Mohnish Pabrai, then maybe this stock is something to think about. So that is Mohnish's portfolio as far as we know. But most probably we should add here Prosus, which is among the largest technology investors in the world. Prosus is majority owned by South African multinational company called Naspers, but unfortunately we don't know how many shares he owns, or does he still own them for that matter. And I see some patterns emerging from the analysis we just did. First, we see that he is diversified geographically. 2 companies in the US, 3 in India, 1 in Canada, 1 in Korea, 1 in Turkey, and most probably 1 in South Africa. But he bought the shares on Amsterdam Stock Exchange, so that is complicated. Secondly, he also is diversified when it comes to different sectors. For example, he likes companies that have something to do with real estate. We got Seritage Growth Properties, Brookfield, Rain Industries that produces cement, Sunteck Realty Limited, and Reysas, the Turkish company, that apart from logistics have a lot of warehouses. Then we have another circle of competence for Mohnish, technology, with Micron and Prosus. And the last group is made of companies that operate in the financial sector, such as Edelweiss Financial Services and Nice Holdings. So the third point is that he really sticks to his area of expertise, to his circle of competence. He does not own companies that he doesn't understand. So, if you want to see my analysis of Guy Spears' portfolio, you can find it here. And if you're more interested in Lilu, you can find my analysis of his portfolio here. So, I hope this video was helpful. If so, then please like it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and bye-bye.